Here's your host, Alicia, aka your girl, Kaykonvo.
Another day of the car diaries, and I guess I'm stopped right now because I'm already at my destination. But I guess today I wanted to just talk to you about your customer, and I guess getting to know your customer. I guess that was a big thing for me for a while. I guess trying to figure out what they need. And the clarity of that is so important. So when you get to know your customer, in one of my podcasts, I talked about finding your ideal custom avatar, whatever. But you get what I'm saying. Your ideal customer, right? When you figure out who your ideal customer is, you can serve them better. So in your side hustle or whatever you're doing, if you're giving recipes or anything like that, like when someone gives you a suggestion and you put something out there and they're like, oh, it would be helpful if you show me how to do this or that, like that's getting to know your customer. Use that to better serve them, and I find like in the long run you'll end up being more successful. So I would also say, like, even I'll give a great example. Tamra Baskin, who was on one of my episodes about budgeting, I'm so proud of her. Like, I feel like she has gotten an understanding of who she's serving, and it's super clear about who she's serving. You know, you could tell everything that she says is narrowed down to not only budget, but she talks about, if you haven't joined her Facebook group, Budget BIH, you need to go join that right now. It's such valuable information, like I'm not even kidding, because not only does she talk about budget, but she goes a step further within her niche, and she's specifically budgeting per paycheck. Because let's be real, even though we don't want to admit it, most of us are living paycheck to paycheck, whether that's because we're doing that on purpose or accidentally. It's like you're using the money in the wrong places every time you get a check. You're just using the money however. But my point with that is, I feel like she's gotten to know her customers so well by providing stuff to them and getting the feedback from them that she can now serve her customers so much better. And I feel like she's doing a really good job of providing for them because she knows exactly what they'll need, because she's defined who her customer is, and she knows, you know what, you're doing this, and if I give you this will be helpful to you. So just think about that. Whether you, like I said, you're an artist, you know, don't worry about, well, if I only draw art that's made for indoor, I don't know what art is. That's a bad example, I guess. But if you get to know your customer, it's okay. Ask them questions. Don't just make a sale and then be done with it. You know, like I'm starting a t-shirt line, you know. I have those up, pre-orders if you want. But if I'm going to be selling to people, when they buy, I want to know what they're looking for. Like, what type of shirt do you like? You know, where do you wear it? Whatever. Same thing with side hustles. I'm helping others with their side hustles. So I want to know questions. I ask questions all the time. Hey, what do you want to know? Is it finding your niche? Is it marketing? Is it figuring out what to do? You know, things like that. So I guess that was my whole thing I wanted to tell you guys today. When it comes to your side hustle, no matter what it is, don't be afraid to be very specific, because it'll almost help you find your customer better. And when you do, take the time to really get to know who your customer is, and be okay with like engaging in who your customers are. Don't just be satisfied with, oh yeah, well, I just want to sell this, or I just want to make money doing this. Like, serve them and figure out what their needs are. So I guess that's it today for Kaykonvo Car Diaries. So remember, you can join my Kaykonvo podcast community Facebook group, or you can follow me on any of my social medias, Kaykonvo, Kaykonvo. And if you have any questions about side hustles or anything, just let me know. You could leave them in the description or wherever you're watching this video. But that's it for today. Remember, it's not a consultation, just a conversation. Bye.